Suprovat Sydney celebrated its 10th anniversary at the Embassy Conference Centre in Sydney. The delightful event was joined by various distinguished guests from political, social, civil, educational and media sectors. The program started with the recitation from Holy Quran by Bosnian Community Mosque Imam Al-Medium Skoplajakovic. The whole program anchored by Shilby Abdullah, Vice President of Sydney Press and Media Council. Abdullah Yusuf Shamim, the Editor-in-Chief of Suprovat Sydney, Senior Vice President of Sydney Press and Media Council, delivered the welcome speech and thanked everyone for being with Suprovat Sydney during its journey in serving the community without fear or favour. Habiba Rahman, a young cultural activist, recited a poem on the sufferings of people victimised by current tyrants and unjust oppressors. Dignitaries from the Australian multicultural community shed light on the importance of local community media in Australia. Participating guests were enlightened to listen from dignitaries. Among them were the Australian Federal Parliament member, State Parliament member, mayor, councillors, media persons, scholars from universities, businessmen, Rio multicultural community leaders, etc. There was a short video presentation consisted of the significant contributions of Suprovat Sydney as a community newspaper for Bengali-speaking Australians and migrants, as well as snippets of reflection on major events during its journey over the last 10 years. Suprovat Sydney, the leading Australian-Bangladeshi community newspaper operating for the last 10 years, which provides facts without fear or favour for emerging and growing migrant community in Australia. Suprovat Sydney started its journey in 2009. Its printed version is published monthly and distributed in major cities and suburbs all over Australia. It covers human rights issues, refugee issues, domestic violence, frauds and deceptive activities in the community. To serve the community better, it works collaboratively with local and national politicians, New South Wales Police, city councils, Department of Immigration, Border Protection and other authorities. With over 2,000 website visitors every day, thousands of active social media followers and hundreds of subscriptions for the printed version, Suprovat Sydney is one of the most popular community media in Australia. It also provides news to the readers through a mobile app for iPhone and Android. Suprovat Sydney includes local community news, Australian national and international news, which includes investigative reports, literature, as well as opinion pieces and different write-ups and columns. Over the past 10 years, Suprovat Sydney has created opportunities for developing new journalists, columnists and creative writers in the Bangladeshi community. Many of them are now successfully working in other media outlets in Australia. On this occasion, Suprovat Sydney awarded various significant community organisations and personalities for their community services. On the occasion of the 10th year anniversary, Suprovat Sydney has received congratulatory messages from various dignitaries. We have received messages from the Honourable Scott Morrison MP, the Prime Minister of Australia, Anthony Albanese MP, Leader of the Opposition, Federal Member for Grayndler, Gladys Berejiklian MP, Premier of New South Wales, David Coleman MP, Federal Minister for Immigration, Citizenship, Migrant Services and Multicultural Affairs, Scott Farlow, Member of the New South Wales Legislative Council and Leader of the House and the Legislative Council, Paul Fletcher MP, Federal Minister for Communications, Cyber Safety and the Arts, Dr Marine Farouk, Senator for New South Wales, Tony Burke MP, Federal Member for Watson, Ed Husick MP, Federal Member Chifley, Jason Clare MP, Federal Member for Blaxland, Matt Thistlethwaite MP, Federal Member for the Kingsford Smith, Julie Owens MP, Federal Member for Paraduma, Jihad Dip MP, Member of the Legislative Assembly New South Wales, Member for Lakenbar, Greg Warren MP, Member of the Legislative Assembly New South Wales, Member for Campbelltown, Shaukat Kaher, Musliman MLC, Member of the Legislative Council New South Wales, Councillor Carla Asfor, Mayor of the City of Canterbury, Bankstown, Mark Morris, Secretary of Unions New South Wales, Carl Seller, former Deputy Mayor, City of Canterbury, Sydney Press and Media Council, Australian Broadcasting Corporation, UTS InSearch, Australian Federation of Islamic Councils, Bangladesh Association of New South Wales, Darul Fatwa, Dr Frank Alafasi, Lions Club, Rafiq Hussain from 2MFM, New South Wales State Library, Ibrahim Qadan, Course Coordinator and Lecturer, University of Sydney.